So what's up with y'all? Today I'm gonna diversify, my shit a little bit and show you one of my favorite sports. Today I'm gonna react to a soccer video about my favorite player of all time, Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's get it.
Cristiano Ronaldo's career has been incredible, but there is one thing that can show just how incredible it is. That's right, it's numbers. Hey all my goalers, and welcome to...
And let me ask y'all a question. I know this might be like the most oldest debate of all time, bro. But who y'all think better, like Messi or Ronaldo? Me personally, I'll pick Ronaldo just cause of like, if you just need like a nigga to carry your team, bro, y'all gotta pick that nigga cause he's the clutchest player of all time. But Messi definitely the more talented player in my book though, you feel me?
A new show. It's where we dive into stats to find out what makes some players so special. And this week, we're looking at who else but the goal-scoring robot, the Portuguese penalty box poacher, Cristiano Ronaldo. All right, let's dive right in for the first stat. 115 international goals. You already know that Ronaldo is the highest goal scorer at men's international level of all time.
Nah, but would y'all say though that's the best sports rivalry of all time though, to keep it a stack? Cause these niggas, like, we lucky that we were able to get like two players that were both like good level, like at the same time, you feel me? Cause these niggas have broken every single record in the book, you feel me? And this job, y'all gotta get like respect for that. Like, I respect these niggas for no cap, and I'm really like grateful because this job my whole childhood right there.
But let's break down these numbers to see just why they are so incredible. Less than 70 men's players in history have scored 50 goals for their country. And this is based over at least the last 105 years. And a lot of those players are from earlier generations. So let's take a look from this list. How many are currently playing? Out of all of them, there's only 16. And of that 16, only Ronaldo has scored over 100. Messi and the Indian star Sunil Chetri are second with 80 each. So look at the difference between Ronaldo and the rest. Now, if we judge this based on competition, there are always arguments between how good UEFA and how good other football organizations are. So if we only take UEFA players, we have this. In this era, only 5 European players have passed 50 goals. And Ronaldo has scored 43 more goals than any other current European player at the international level. Ronaldo's workout...
When it comes to like crunch time and shit, right? Is there a player that y'all would rather have like in crunch time? Because it's one thing to score goals, bro. But fool, I'm a Real Madrid fan, bro. Whenever we was down, bro, I always knew I could count on this nigga, bro. So is there like another player... aside from Messi, I'm gonna make it like interesting. Aside from Messi, that like y'all think could be scoring goals like that.
Recovery routine, as well as his diet, is the stuff of legend. And that's why he's aged like a fine wine. Okay, now I want you to take a look at this list. These are 15 of the world's top active goal scorers at this very moment. Wait, hold up. Why is Ronaldo at 10 when we all know that he's number 1? Well, because that's Ronaldo after 30. That's right. If we take Ronaldo's goals only after turning 30, he's still the 10th best active goal scorer in the world, just ahead of Romelu Lukaku. In fact, his goal per game ratio got infinitely better after turning 30. Before 30, he scored 463 goals in 718 matches. That comes out to around 0.64 goals a game. But since turning 30, his goal scoring ratio has stayed at around 0.93 goals per game. The difference in these two numbers here is glaring. And speaking of glaring, if you're enjoying this show, hit us with a big thumbs up. If you think you want to see more of such content, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And of course, you can always turn on notifications so you can never miss a show.
But the joint after 30 is Jock OC. Because at 30, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped liking like watching him as much. But like the goal scoring Jock got crazy. Like he got like crazy moments. Like remember that hat trick against Wolfsburg? I know them hat tricks he used to score against Atletico and shit. Like this nigga is like, when it comes to crunch time, like, I know it's like a basketball saying, bro, but like, this is the nigga when it comes to crunch time, bro. At 30-year-old Ronaldo, bro, there's not a player that I'll pick over him, bro, if I want to win a Champions League or a trophy with my team. Because he's just going to get us over the top every time.
Just like Ronaldo never misses an opportunity for an ice bath. That man must be cold-blooded. He's Portugal's men's team's all-time leading goal scorer by far. Okay, we already covered his international goals. Let's look at how spectacular that is compared to his compatriots. Portugal has developed some absolute legends. We're talking Figo, Rui Costa, Deco, and there are two other guys that you may have heard of here, because they round out the top 3 all-time scorers for Portugal's men's team. Those two guys are Pedro Pauleta, yes, the PSG legend Pauleta, back before Ibrahimovic hit refresh on PSG's history. He was just an incredible striker. And Eusebio, one of the greatest players of all time and a complete legend. I mean, have you seen this guy's FIFA card? Stats on stats. Now, can you guess how many goals each of them has? Go on, give you time to guess. Got nothing else to do. Okay, here are the
How much you want to bet like both of them combined is less than Ronaldo?
answers. Pauleta had 47 goals for his country, and Eusebio had 41. Now, let's add those numbers together. That's right, Ronaldo has more than double the goals of any other Portuguese player. The most amazing thing about this? Well, Ronaldo also caught the end of a Portuguese golden era. The country had won consecutive FIFA Youth Championships in '89 and 1991, featuring legends like Figo, Rui Costa, Fernando Couto, Nuno Gomes, and Pauleta. Pauleta was a great striker, but he was also surrounded by a ridiculously good team. But most of Ronaldo's career has not been played with the golden generation. He did catch the tail end of the first one, Euro 2004 and the World Cup in 2006. But since then, he's led the team throughout a period where they had some good players like Nani, Simão, Carvalho, Deco, Quaresma, but nowhere near the same level as before.
The fact that they won that Euros, with that team that wasn't that good, because if you peep, the only good player on that team was Ronaldo and maybe Sanchez. That shows that that nigga's different. Like, he could take anybody over the top if you just give him service food. So I gotta commend that.
Okay, let's move on to stat number 4. Few players have scored 90 professional goals, but even fewer have scored at least 1 goal in every minute of the match. Now, today, there are 3 of them, and one of them is, of course, Ronaldo. So let's take a look at some of the best goal scorers in history. Okay, you see that list? All right, I'm going to take away a few names now. Let's keep just the 3 players that have scored in every single minute. You might have thought Messi was up there, but he's not. Ronaldo, Ibrahimovic, and very recently, Luis Suarez has joined this list. Guess who was in first place for most goals scored in a single season for Juventus? Yeah, okay, obviously it was Cristiano. Now, I want you to do something else. Guess who was second place? Yep, also Cristiano. Despite only spending 3 seasons with the Bianconeri, Ronaldo broke the single season goal record for the old lady with 37 goals. And then the next season, he tied the old record again with 36 goals. Only one other name appears on this list of top scorers twice, and it's a player from the 1950s. Just look at some of the names that are on here. Del Piero, Trezeguet, Higuaín, Baggio, Ravanelli. This is a record that many thought would never be beaten. In 1925-26, Ferenc Hitzer scored 35 goals. They were all in the Italian Championship. Now that record stood until 1933-34 when Felice Placido Borrell II scored 36 goals, 5 of which came in something called the Mitropa Cup. And after Signore Placido Borrelli, Il Secondo scored 36 goals in a single year for Juventus, the record appeared unbeatable, as the closest anyone could get was 32. Del Piero got that in 98, Trezeguet in 02, and recently in 2017, it was Gonzalo Higuaín. But of course, then comes Ronaldo.
Let me also ask y'all another question. Y'all think that him scoring all these goals make him a better player? Because to be honest, I just like the past Ronaldo better. Because I feel like he was a more well-rounded player. Now all he chases is goals. But I like more when he was involved in the creation process of his goals. When he was more of a playmaker, passing more and all that. So who y'all think is the best player basically?
Okay, that's a good one. But let's see what we've got for number 6. I want you all to have a cheeky look at this list. Somehow, Ronaldo comes in at 44th. It's a bit weird, right? Normally, CR7 is on top of goal-scoring lists. So why is he so far down on this one? Well, just look at the other names around him. CSK Sofia, Göteborg, CSK Moscow, Copenhagen. Wait, those aren't players. That's because Ronaldo has scored so many UCL goals, he would rank 44th all-time if he was his own club. In fact, he's...
Them goal scoring records don't impress me, bro. If you watch Ronaldo, when you start a game, bro, if he's on your team, you start off 1-0, bro. That's facts.
Scored more than 50 more UCL goals than Napoli have in their entire UCL history. More than Lazio, more than Sevilla, more than Tottenham, and more than his first club, Sporting Lisbon. Just incredible. Okay, one more. Let's round it off at lucky number 7. When Ronaldo was young, he was fast. But now he's old. Wait, so how is he still so fast? On his return debut for Manchester United, Ronaldo was caught running 20.2 miles per hour in the build-up to his second goal. At 36? Yeah, okay, he's less mobile than before, and he presses way less than any other.
Who do you think like is the better old nigga, like Ronaldo or LeBron? Fool, I gotta pick Ronaldo, bro, cause fool, this nigga's still at the top, bro. Like he's still at like LeBron might not be the best player in the NBA right now, but to me, Ronaldo's still the best player in the world.
Forward in the Premier League right now. We got stats for that too. But man can still move when he needs to. Hey, before we go, Cristiano may have kicked it into overdrive at 30, but a lot of players, Ronaldinho.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.